Hey, Mom. Did you know I lost my virginity to a Down syndrome girl? I wanted my first time to be really special.
Dude, you are not funny. That's not even funny, but it's funny. You just should have used retard.
I got another joke. So a little girl comes home from school today and tells her mom another boy showed her a penis. Mom goes, what? Really concerned? Little girl goes, yeah, it reminded me of a peanut. Mom goes, why? Because it was small? Little girl goes, no, because it tastes salty. Hey, Mom, have you ever heard of the show Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
Yeah, this show reminds me of a lot of playing hide and seek with my uncle.
That was funny.
Mom's on here, I have a joke. Why did sperm go to school? Because I wore the wrong sock today. Mom, I got a joke. What's the difference between a priest and a zit? A zit waits until you're 12 to come on your face.
Really?
I knew the answer, but I didn't know what her reaction was going to be.
Hey, Mom. So little Johnny's in class, and the teacher asks him a question. If there's 5 birds on a power line and someone shoots one, how many birds are left? And little Johnny goes, none, because they'd all be scared away from the gunshot. Teacher's like, no, there'd be 4, but I like the way you think. Little Johnny goes, okay, I have a question for you then. There's 3 women eating ice cream. One's sucking, one's licking, and one's biting. Who's married? Who's married, Mom? No, the one with the wedding ring, but I like the way you think. Funny. All right, I have a joke for you, Mom. 3 guys are going skiing, and they can only find a 1-bedroom cabin, so they all decide to sleep in the same bed. The next morning, they wake up, and the guy on the right goes, I had the weirdest dream. I got a hand job last night. The guy on the left goes, wow, that's so weird. Me too. The guy in the middle goes, that's really weird. I had this dream I was skiing last night.
That's the oldest goddamn joke ever. Christ.
Mom, how do you get a new dishwasher? You file for divorce.
That's funny.
Do you guys remember Jared from Subway?
Yeah.
Yeah, the judge sentenced him to 16 years in prison, but he didn't care. He's okay with anything under 18.
I like Liberty Mutual. They get that no 2 people are alike and customize your car insurance.
Hey, Mom, do you know the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms? One's a good year, one's a great year.
Hey.
That's a great joke.
Want to hear a cool fact, Mom?
What?
Want to hear a cool fact?
Probably not.
For orphans, every bag of chip is family-sized. Hey, Mom, how do you circumcise a hillbilly? You kick his sister in the jaw.
I knew the answer to that one.
Hey, Mom,
Hey, Trey.
have you ever wondered why you never see a gay guy in a wheelchair? I guess once you're a fruit, you can't be a vegetable.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Mom, I always hated when older people at weddings would nudge me and say I'm next. So I started doing the same thing at funerals.
That was a good one.
Got another joke. Little Johnny and his dad is walking to the park one day. Little Johnny sees 2 dogs having sex, and he goes, hey, Dad, what are they doing? Daddy goes, oh, they're just making a puppy. He goes, all right, and they carry on with their day. Later at night, little Johnny walks in on his dad and mom having sex. He goes, Dad, what are you doing? Dad goes, making you a baby brother. Little Johnny goes, well, flip her over. I want a puppy.
Trey. You have to stop, dude.
Alright, Mom, I got another joke.
Okay.
Alright.
Riley.
Little Timmy wakes up one night, walks in his parents' bedroom, walks on his parents having sex, and freaks out and runs out to the living room. His dad, running after him, runs into the living room and yells. Little Johnny jumps off his grandma and yells to his dad, "It's not so funny when it's your mom." Mom.
Oh.
Mom.
Drake.
Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is. Mom, I got another joke. Do you think when a deaf girl masturbates, she does it with one hand and uses the other hand to moan? What's a priest and Burger King have in common?
I don't know what.
They both give their meat to 10-year-olds. A family with a little boy are driving behind a trash truck. As they're driving, a dildo flies out and hits the windshield. In despair to save her son's innocence, she goes, "That was a huge bug." Son goes, "Damn, how's that bug fly with a cock that big?"
That was funny.
Hey, Mom, want to hear another joke? What's the difference between a gay man and a refrigerator? A refrigerator doesn't fart when you pull your meat out of it.
You're the best, dude.
All I care about is money and the city that I'm from. Sing until I feel it, I'ma go until it's done. I don't need to say what's up, and my excuse is that I'm young. And I'm only getting older, somebody
If a midget tells you your hair smells good, is it sexual harassment?
Yes.
Again?
No, fuck you.
Say it again.
If a fucking short dude asks you to dance and he comes up to your tits, is he being a pervert?
Yeah.
You want to video my reaction?
Yeah, you ready?
I'm not really.
Okay, you ready? What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
I don't know. Disgusting.
Mom. Hi, Bentley. Mom. What do you call a white girl with a yeast infection?
A white girl with a yeast infection. Flour.
A cracker with cheese.
Oh, God.
Hey, Mom.
What?
Mom,
What?
what's the difference in a job and your wife?
I give up what?
After 5 years, your job will still suck.
Hey, Mom, I got a joke for you.
What's the joke?
How many eyes does a black rooster have?
Ay.
Come on, Mom. How many feet does a black rooster have?
Depending on if somebody stepped on one of his toes.
How many feet? How many wings does a black rooster have?
Funky chicken or the rooster?
Come on.
Two. Two.
How many whiskers does a white cat have?
How many lives?
How many whiskers does a white cat have?
Know.
Well, it seems that you know a lot more about black cock than you do white pussy.
Okay, Mom. What gets long when you jerk it, fits in between your boobs, and slides into a hole?
I refuse to answer that.
You have no guesses?
No.
Do you have a guess, Dad?
Of course not. It's disgusting.
What are you talking about? It's a seatbelt.
What is it?
A seatbelt.
Well,
It gets longer when you jerk it. It fits in between your boobs, and it slides into the seatbelt hole.
Oh, so true.
Hey, son. What goes in hard and dry but comes out wet and soft?
I don't know.
Gum, where's your mind?
Why does Santa Claus have such a big sack?
Oh, Jesus. Tell me, bro.
Because he only comes once a year.
All right, Susan. Why does Santa have such a large sack?
No idea, Andrew. Why?
He only comes once a year.
For God's sake, I'm going to bed.
Susan. What is the useless piece of skin outside of the vagina called? The woman.
Really?
All right, Susan. So,
Andrew, it's Mom, and get on with it. I'm tired.
how did the priest get the nun pregnant?
I don't know, but why are you laughing already? You haven't even told the end of it.
She was dressed up as an altar boy.
That's disgusting.
Hey, Mom.
What?
What's the difference between a blonde and a bowling ball?
I don't know.
I can only fit 3 fingers in a bowling ball.
Oh my God.
Mom! What does the mafia and pussies have in common? I don't know. One slip of the tongue, we're all deep in shit.
Susan,
What, Andrew?
what's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer?
You know your sister's standing right there, right?
This will be quick. What's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer?
I don't know.
A hooker can wash her crack and sell it again.
That's disgusting.
Hey, Tristan. What's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer?
What?
A hooker can wash her crack and resell it.
Hey, Mom. What's worse than ants in your pants? Uncles.
Hey, Tristan. What do you call a virgin laying on a waterbed? A cherry float.
So, 3 tampons are sitting at a bus stop. What do they say to each other?
Oh, a hair.
Nothing. They're stuck-up cunts.
Mom, what? How do you spot a blind man on a nude beach? I don't know. How do you spot a blind man on a nude beach? It's not hard. It's not hard. I don't get it. It's not hard.
Hey, Mom. What's the difference between a hooker and a crack dealer? A hooker can wash her crack and resell it.
I have a joke for you, Mom. What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
What did one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
I don't know.
We better get some support sooner, otherwise they're gonna think we're nuts.
What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Oh! Oh! She got to the ball. Oh!
Ew. That's gross though.
What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Yeah.
Don't have to worry about it.
Bro, you don't in school they call me an animal abuser?
Why? What do you do?
I be beating up the pussy.
No, you're gonna get stabbed. I will stab you. Get away from me. Can I stab him? Can I stab him with this fork?
Hey, Mom. What's the lesbian version of a cock block?
Oh, what?
The lesbian version of a cock block. A beaver dam.
The funny part is her mom said, "Oh, what?"
Mama, got a question.
What?
When a deaf girl masturbates, do you think she uses her other hand to moan?
You nasty dog.
Hey, Mom.
What?
What's worse than ants in your pants?
ants in your vagina?
Uncles.
Hey, Mom. What's the difference between a golf ball and G-spot? A guy will actually look for a golf ball.
More than less.
Hey, Mom. What do you call two lesbians in a cupboard? A liquor cabinet.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, you're awful. That's awful. Honestly. Oh.
Hey, Mom. What did one butt cheek say to the other?
I don't know.
Together we can stop this shit.
Oh my God.
Alright. Oh, skinny jeans. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. Hey, girl. I love you all the way to Pluto and back. But wait, Pluto's not a planet. So I have to stop at Uranus.
What goes in hard and dry and comes out soft and wet?
I can't say.
Gum.
Oh my God.
For you. Are you ready? Uh-huh. What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
Are you videoing us
Yeah.
or something? Huh?
Yeah.
What did she say when she got to the ball?
What did she say when she got to the ball?
Why are you recording for him?
Yeah.
To get your reaction. What'd she say when she got to the ball?
I don't know. Where's the ball? I don't know.
Wade didn't either. He didn't get it.
First, I didn't get it.
She said...
What's the difference between a priest and acne?
I have no idea.
No clue.
One waits to come on your face until you're 12.
Hey, Paige, tell me a joke.
What is the lesbian version of a cock block?
I don't know what.
A beaver dam.
Oh, shit.
Mom, what's the difference between you and a book?
I have a lot to say.
A book has papers.
Good one.
What's worse than waking up after a party with a dick drawn on your face? It being traced.
You were dropped on your head as a baby. I swear you were. You are not my child.
That's funny.
Hey, Grandma. What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
Mom. What? So, Minnie goes up to Mickey and asks for a divorce. Okay. And Mickey said, "Are you fucking serious?" She goes, "No, I'm fucking goofy."
What do you call the useless piece of skin attached to a penis?
Oh, my God. The useless piece of skin?
A man.
Mom! What does the mafia and pussies have in common?
What is what?
The mafia and pussies have in common. One slip of the tongue and you're deep in shit.
Mom!
Stop.
What's 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and drive the woman crazy?
A big, huge dildo.
Nope, $100 bill.
Okay, guys, I got another joke for you. What does a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
I don't know what.
A wet nose. What's the difference between a G-spot and a golf ball? A guy will actually look for a golf ball.
You're grounded.
And guess what? You're with the wrong guy.
Mom,
I'm fixing chicken tomorrow.
what did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Mom! How do you circumcise a hillbilly? Kick his sister in the jaw. Mom! What's the difference between your job and your wife? After 5 years, your job will still suck.
Mom, what did the blind man say when he walked past the fish market? Good morning, ladies.
I already know it, but that's friggin' hilarious.
Really?
Dirty Jokes with My Mom, part 37. A father and son walk into a bar. The father says, "What do you want, fathead?" The son mumbles a little bit, and the father gets a little frustrated. He says, "What do you want, fathead?" And the woman next to him says, "Why do you keep calling your son fathead?" He says, "Listen, there's 3 things in life a man needs to be successful. He needs a nice car. You see that truck out there? It's the most expensive vehicle in the town. He needs a big house. You see that house up the street? It's the biggest house in town. And he needs a tight wife. I had one till this fathead came along."
Oh my god, that's just wrong.
What's long and hard and full of semen?
Cassidy.
What is it?
Penis.
A submarine.
Okay. Okay, stop.
What's 6 inches long,
Stop!
2 inches
Stop!
wide, and makes a girl go crazy? What is it?
Stop.
Money, baby.
Dirty Jokes with My Mom, part 62. The mailman Joe was doing his final route, and the whole neighborhood knew that he was retiring. So they, got him some thank you cards. He was going house to house. He was getting little knickknacks and gifts. Well, he got to his very last house on his route, and he was greeted by a beautiful housewife who invited him in for lunch. So he happily agreed. Well, after lunch, she invited him upstairs for dessert, and he happily agreed again. And afterwards, she handed him $1. He's like, "What's up with the $1?" She's like, "Oh, it was my husband's idea. When I asked him what we should get you, he said, fuck him, give him $1. The lunch was my idea."
Yeah, I don't think